Day one for the new PM in his new number 10 North. Not just a new office, he says, not some gimmick, he adamantly insisted, which some might think slightly at odds with the big fake door with a number 10 on it.
I cannot tell you what a proud moment this is. I think this might be the best day of my life. But this is the place where kind of Whitehall meets the rest of the country. I've called it the nerve centre for a rewired Britain. Or if you think about it in terms of the day-to-day kind of challenge around growth, it will be the situation room for growth, where we all get around the table, mayors with all of the team and the Whitehall department, so we get those decisions made more quickly.
With some of Andy Burnham's most senior ministers and aides joining him in Manchester today, including Chancellor John Healey, First Secretary of State Louise Haigh, as well as Angela Rayner and Johnny Reynolds, the PM insisted that won't just be a day one thing. Outside the high security building in Manchester city centre, where GCHQ already has a base and where initially number 10 North will be based too, no built-in gates and bollards, instead a huge number of police. How much all this will cost, not yet clear, but it won't come cheap. And with a slug and lettuce and a register office just downstairs from the government's new offices, with wedding parties coming and going, it all makes for a surreal mix. The business being done inside, though, of critical importance. According to Henry Murison, a key figure over the years in devolution who's worked closely with Andy Burnham.
This is about political power moving not just to a different government office, but actually moving out of government entirely. This building is a mechanism to do that. It is not an end in itself.
With devolution so high on the agenda, and given the PM's last job, no surprise that elected mayors were invited for this. The first meeting of the re-established National Economic Council, first done by Gordon Brown. Perhaps more surprising to some, the array of parties represented.
It was great. It was great. It felt like a new way of doing politics. It felt different to how we've previously engaged with the government. Obviously, Andy knows what those challenges look like and feel like.
We felt more listened to this time, because obviously Andy Burnham's got the vantage point of being a mayor himself. But to me, very cautiously, proof's in the pudding.
Yeah, it was good. It was exactly what I thought it would be. I mean, Andy's very pro-devolution. He's been there, he's done it. He's got scars on his back. He's had the meetings where ministers and some former prime ministers pay lip service, where they listen but they don't actually do anything.
The Tory mayor's party leader was less complimentary on a visit in South Wales.
I think this is a very interesting gimmick that the Prime Minister has pulled today. Moving number 10 to Manchester does not make decision-making any better. It's just creating another branch of the civil service in a different place.
Whether number 10 North is ultimately perceived as being a gimmick or a game changer won't be decided by what's been happening here today. It'll be about what happens in the long term, and also about what difference it makes, if any, not just here, but in all corners of the UK.
I love you, Manchester!